graduated in 4 years on Saturday, so it's kind of surreal for me to talk to a group that's coming in. And I remember coming in, and I kind of wanted to talk about the transition from high school and travel ball to college baseball. And when I came in, Knox was talking about these workout plans that our class, we probably didn't do as good a job as we could have. We came in not knowing everything, but I think at the same time we came in with a level of fitness that we needed to have. And so I wanted to talk about the transition from coming from that summer and then getting here. And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be something different that you guys have never experienced. It goes from baseball being a game to a business with the same goal as to have fun. But you'll get here and you guys will have schedules for you. Pitchers, you'll be waking up 4 times a week, 5:30 in the morning before the sun. Position players twice, Saturday, sometimes during the week, every once in a while. But I kind of wanted to talk about how to balance school, social, and baseball with all of that. You get here and you're going to get to college and you're going to have a lot of freedom. You're going to have freedom to do a lot of things, but at the same time, these guys, Knox, Coach Moore, Coach G, are all going to give you structure. You're going to have a set time to weightlift, a set time to go to practice. You'll have your class schedule, then you'll have study. All of you will have study hall. Freshmen and transfers are required to have 6 hours of study hall a week. And it sounds like a lot, but you're going to the library with your teammates, you're getting your work done. I think as a freshman, minus 2 semesters, I had the best GPA I had in all 4 years, and it was better than my high school GPA. So you get here and you have a lot of support. You have Brenda, Coach G's wife, who is going to set you up with the teachers that you want. You have tutors and everything through her that you can meet with. So my message to you guys would be to be proactive when you get here. When you get here, go and meet people. Go and talk to Brenda and see what kind of help you can get if you're struggling in a class. And then there's the social aspect of college. You get here and people are going nuts the first semester in your dorms. You'll see it. But you'll be on this schedule, and it's going to come down to how disciplined are you, how much do you really want to play that freshman year. Because I came in, probably not with my head completely straightforward where I wanted to play every second. I wanted to, but I didn't have what it took. And it took me a couple things to get me in line. And I know now what it took every single semester, every single workout, every single practice, every single day waking up with Edmund to lift at 5:30 in the morning. And that all came down to where Connor and I played quite a bit as freshmen. Matt and Trav both redshirted. Matt was at Santa Clara, Travis redshirted. But it took a lot of work for Connor and I to get where we wanted to go. And I say this to you as a challenge. To come in and play as a freshman or as a transfer, it's a big deal. And it's going to happen a lot next year because we have 17 guys coming in. So we need you guys to be on the same page as soon as we get here. And I'll turn it over to Connor. He's going to talk a little bit about the fitness part of what you need to do. Yeah, do that.
I'm Connor Burnett from Orange County. I've been here the past 4 years. I graduated yesterday. I'm excited for that. I'm going to talk strictly baseball, strictly cardio, and being in shape when we get here. And when Matt just set it up, playing time as a freshman, I'm sure you guys follow us. We don't have one position player as a freshman this year. We have some, they don't play at all. And it's because they're not ready. They aren't close. And so many guys come in here and they need a whole year to adapt to the system, to get themselves in shape, to get strong and everything. So they'll either redshirt or they'll get 20 at-bats and that's it. That's pretty much how it goes for freshmen and even sometimes JC transfers. So if you really, I'm sure you guys, everyone thinks they're going to come in and get a chance to start, play a whole bunch. even before now, if you haven't started your preparation for one today to start next year, you're behind. Because if you really want to do that, it's going to come down to whatever the Knox have put together for you guys in this workout. It's going to come down to, can you run under a 6 minute mile? You get tested when your first week when you're back here. If you can't do that, I don't care how strong you are, how far you hit the ball, you're not going to be able to last because the season's such a grind. So in terms of cardio, we do Spark every Saturday. We're up early. Knox runs Spark, and they're tough workouts. And all the freshmen and all the transfer guys that haven't been there, they're not used to it. They struggle. They'll struggle for the whole first semester. And that's something that if you guys do this workout, I've seen it, you're going to be in shape and you're going to be good enough to do very well in all those things. So in terms of cardio, that's great. I don't know much anything about pitching. I know that the pitchers, when they get here, compared to high school, you throw a hell of a lot more. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm guessing a long toss program or something is something that you can be very regimented on the summer because tons of our freshmen especially come in and they have to pitch out of the bullpen and they're throwing every single day. And too many guys go down with arm injuries during the fall and then they don't have a chance to be seen by the coach and really get a chance to play because everything just starts to snowball. So if you really want to come in and hit the ground running, you have to kill this workout. You have to kill it over the summer. If not, you're just going to be like every other freshman that's coming here. It takes a semester, 3/4 of the year to get kind of acclimated to things. The year's kind of wasted. So it's in your own hands. You have to do what you want with it. So.
Well, Connor said a lot about it. Basically, I was going to say, just come here with the right mindset to. You came here to be a baseball player and to be a student at university. And if you come here with the right mindset, you'll be able to get it done and not, be, where am I, where am I supposed to go? Not. It's going to be confusing when you get here. It's going to be, like Matt said, they have a structure. It's going to help a lot. But if you just come in as an athlete just to make the team and not to actually make an impact, Connor said, it's not. You're going to be sitting out for a year. That's exactly what happened to me. So, also, school. If you come with the discipline, do your summer workout, get your body in shape so that you can come in and do your thing. Stay with the grind the whole fall. Do your workouts in the fall, do your homework and everything like that. Also, another thing I wanted to say was the culture that we have here. You got to buy into it. You got to buy into what the coaches talk about, what they represent, what the players represent, and so yeah.
Kind of going on culture, I'm going to talk about the little card you guys have in there. So if you want to pull it out, it'll be a little easier to follow along. We call this the pillars of success. It's not just about being successful people, it's about being a successful mom. And like Coach Knox, I think it was, talked about earlier, our team got a 3.26 last fall. And that's a really tough time to do it. It's the beginning of the year. We have our morning workouts, we have our practices. A lot of times we're going twice a day, or we're doing it not 3 times a day. And we're able to do that. And this is what it takes. And this is something that Coach G and Knox and Coach Moore have built over the 10 plus years they've been here. We've finally been able to put it on paper. The word DAWNS all stands for something. You can see the DAWNS, it's player driven, it's people, and it's ad. And by player driven, we're talking about holding each other accountable, holding yourself accountable. I mean, you guys don't come in shape, you're going to have everybody else running ahead of you. You're going to have to catch up. You have to hold each other accountable, whether it's in the fall or right now. It's going to start this summer, and you know who's coming in, and you don't want to have somebody trying to catch up to you. You want to have everybody pushing from the bottom, rather than trying to get by. And that's what it's about. I mean, Matt sees somebody slacking away from if I'm not doing the best I can, if I'm just had a long night and I'm in here just trying to get by, he's going to push me. He's going to get on me because we don't need the coaches. It's about trying to take the job away from the coaches. I mean, we need them, but at the same time, you have on the pitching staff we have 16 guys. You have 15 other guys that are with you every single day, and the coach can't always watch them. And it's about being player driven to be able to hold yourself and your teammates accountable. And that's also with the people. I mean, good people. You got to trust the guy next to you that he's gonna tell me if I'm slacking off, and he's not gonna do it just to be an asshole. He's gonna do it because he wants what's best for me. He wants to push me. He wants me to be better, because if I'm better, our team's better. And finally, it's that. Whatever you're doing this summer, if you're in the weight room and you're doing it because Coach Knox told you, that's great. But what you want to do, you want to add. You want that last rep to add something. You want to make yourself a little bit better than the day before. In whatever it is you're doing. When you get here, if it's schoolwork, add value to yourself. Don't just do the schoolwork to get by. Do it because you're going to do it anyway. You might as well learn something. Same thing with the weight room and baseball. The next thing is on it. And as you can see right behind you, above the door in the weight room, it says on it. We have the Dons on our locker room. On it means when you walk into the weight room again, it's not about getting by. You're doing things task by task. You're doing it one by one. You're taking a task and you're working hard on it until it's completed. And when now it's completed, you move on to the next one. And that goes with separating and finish. But separating is going to be tough. Like Matt talked about the social life with academics and baseball. We got a lot of things going on. I'm sure your parents are going to want to talk to you. First year in college, my parents would call me 2-3 times a day. You don't always have that time. You're coming down to the field and you met this new girl and you just failed the test, or you just aced the test. Your parents want to know what's going on. You have to be able to separate and move on, because now it's time for baseball. And that's going to be a tough challenge, but it's a part of this culture. It's a part of something that you're going to work on. You're going to have examples leading you. And finishing again, just like that last rep in the weight room. Don't get that 9th rep just because, do it halfway. Do it right. Finish it. Whatever you're doing, make sure it's done to a completion. Finish it. There's now. Now is it's in our dugout. And that again goes with that separation. It's now, being that present moment. It's this moment. And taking that moment and turning it into opportunity, whatever it is. Going back to adding to the dawn. You're trying to make yourself better. Each moment has its opportunities to do that. And finally, you have to attack that moment. If you just let it pass you by, there's not going to be enough time. The 4 years, you can ask Travis and myself, 5, they go by really quickly. And I know it seems crazy to you guys as freshmen that soon enough you're going to be a senior. You have to attack every opportunity you get, otherwise you're going to look back and look at all those missed opportunities. You never want to do that. And finally, simple's in our output. Simple's fun. That's what it is. It's being a student, it's being an athlete, it's being a man. It's just doing it all right. Simple's on our field because that's what we're here for. We do our academics and we do them well. We get in the weight room and you do it the best you can and you get after it. But really, it's all so we can succeed on the field. It's all about the simplicity of going out there and playing the game well. So that's, for us, what it means to be a Don. It's what we're trying to build here. It's a special place. As Matt said, I came in as a transfer from Santa Clara. This right here is why I came here. It's different. It's special. And it's something that, as we leave, we hope you guys can carry on, because it's a different place. That's it.
You guys have any questions for me?